People, we have to accept the fact that there are a lot of people in this world that are hurting. There are a lot of people that are mentally unstable. There are a lot of people that have serious psychological problems and that they need treatment. Unfortunately, a lot of them are not seeking treatment at all, and they're just out here. And you can't just look at somebody unless you received the appropriate education and training. If you're the average Joe, you wouldn't know. And unfortunately, a lot of us find out when it's a little too late. We get a little bit too close to these people. Now, when you care about someone, you want to do everything you can to help them. But you've got to understand, if they're unstable mentally and emotionally, that's not in your capability list. You are not able to do it. A whole bunch of y'all are running around here thinking that you can love somebody out of their mental state, thinking that you can love somebody out of their psychological illness, that you can love somebody out of their mood swings, their anger management, their instability, their paranoia, their jealousy. You think you can love them out of it, and you fail to realize that this is something that existed before you came along. Now, we're going to have to take responsibility for what we have, but a lot of y'all are trying to take responsibility for things that aren't your responsibility and ignoring the things that you are responsible for. And that's the problem. And then you get worn down later on and you want to cry on somebody's shoulder about how stressed out you are and how worn out you are. Well, that's what you get for not paying attention to your business and putting your business first and jumping in somebody else's. I don't care if this person makes more money than you and gives you a better life. I don't care if this person gave you a job and gave you a place to stay. I don't care what this person gave you, be it children or a car or whatever. I don't care what they gave you. It's not all about what you got from this person. It's what you have to deal with from this person. And y'all figure because somebody give you all this stuff that they're perfect and they're great. There are a lot of crazy ass people walking around here that all they do is give people stuff because they know in the back of their mind that they can't get nobody any other way. If it left up to them, if they hadn't opened up their wallet, they wouldn't be able to get nobody. Once upon a time, I was involved in a relationship with a gentleman where his family had money. But he was nuttier than a Christmas fruitcake. And I know that's not a nice thing to say, but I'm just trying to give you guys a picture. He was all over the place. Untreated psychological and mental illnesses out the yin-yang. Been in and out of trouble with the law, couldn't hold a job, had issues with the exes to the point where they were filing restraining order. This dude was off the chain. I don't think he was ever on the chain, let alone be off the chain. But see, what he would do is the only way that he would have people around him is that he would throw his money around. And that's the only way, because he knew in his mind, you got to understand, people who are psychologically unstable are not dumb people. A lot of them are extremely intelligent people. Extremely intelligent. So he figured in his mind, I know I'm crazy, but I know I can buy a few people. And some of y'all fall for that shit. Especially if you're extremely materialistic and you love that dollar and you love the stuff. Oh yeah, you're a mark. You are a mark. Have you out here preaching in the streets how wonderful he is, knowing that he is out of control. This business with these psychological problems and this instability is out of control. There's no way in the world that you are so powerful and almighty you're going to turn around and you are going to change this person when they've been around 20, 30, 40 years with this problem before they even met your ass. You're delusional. You need to go see somebody. because that's not rational thinking. Not only does that person need to go see somebody, you need to go see somebody for thinking that you could love this person out of an evident condition. Something's wrong with you. And then to complicate things, months or years later, you want to talk about how tired you are, and everybody within earshot, you want to sit there and have a conversation about how you just worn down and you don't know what to do. What? You put yourself in this position. What did you think was going to happen? And all that time that you were with this person, you ain't tried to get them to get any help. You didn't try to put them on any program. You didn't try to get them any therapy. You didn't try to do that. You just let them keep on doing what they were doing because, see, they were supplying something that you couldn't get for yourself at the time. You thought that you could use them a little bit and it would be smooth sailing. But look at the price that you got to pay for it. Is it worth it now? How are you feeling now? You should be happy. You got what you wanted, right? Now you off the chain. You got issues. You got situations going on in your head and your psyche that you didn't even have before you meet this person. Yeah, you got them little tangible assets that you want, but look at the price you got to pay. Now you losing your mind. So now both of y'all sitting up there and they're crazy. And it's gotten to the point now for some of you that you're running out of ears to bend. You're running out of people to talk to because people done heard that shit for so long. It's like, okay, they make themselves unavailable to you. I know I do it. I see certain names come up on my phone. I already know what it's about. And I'd be like, I put on that little message saying, can't talk. I'll talk to you later, or I'm at work or whatever. And don't call their ass back because I already know what it's about. I already know what it's about. Most of them already deleted out my phone though. Because it's like I don't want to see it anymore. You're not going to use up my time, take up an hour, 2 hours of my time, especially after I done warned your ass about that shit before and you didn't want to listen to me, and all of a sudden when you get butthurt about something, you want to call me on the phone whining and crying. No. I say a prayer for you. Get off my damn phone. Get off my damn phone. But I'm just saying, no. I just wanted to see how you were doing. No, you didn't. You didn't want to see how I was doing. You wanted to unleash because you knew, number one, that I wasn't going to tell you secrets. Number two, I wasn't going to say too much because I've already felt that type of pain. And I guess that's my fault for allowing it. But the thing is, you're running around here bending everybody's ears about this shit that you created. You created it. And then the minute everything is okay, hardly anybody hear from your ass. When you happy, ain't nobody can track you down. You can't say hello, you can't say how you doing or nothing. But when you get stressed out, you want to call everybody on the damn phone list and bend their ear for an hour, 2 hours about how rotten everything is. But when everything's good, you ain't got time to talk to no damn body. That's another problem. It's the same people that usually do that. But you walked into this because you wanted XYZ. Instead of your little simple behind trying to just wait a little bit longer and get it yourself, you figure you would use somebody else who was crazy about you. Yeah, they crazy about you, and they're crazy. So you go ahead with that, okay? But the reason why I'm saying something about this is because the rest of us that are in the vicinity that's going on with our lives and we're trying to live a peaceful life, we're sick and tired of y'all asses every time something go wrong, you whining and complaining to us. Leave us the hell alone. Leave us alone. You want us to sit there and have a pity party with your ass? No. No. You go find somebody else who likes that drama and has that kind of time. Leave us the hell alone because you brought this on yourself. Especially when you were warned about it before. I'll pray from you. I'll pray for you, but you ain't going to take up my time like that. Nope. You're not going to do it. Well, I'm so-and-so. I don't give a shit who you are. First of all, if you're so-and-so, you should have respected my time before you even picked up the damn phone. So don't turn around and tell me, try to pull familiar rank on me and tell me how important you are. Well, you know what? I'm important to you too. And I'm telling you right now, that's some bullshit. You're wasting my time. So I'm going to pull familiar rank and I'm going to tell your ass, I'm so-and-so. Don't call me with that shit. How about that? Some of y'all got to put your foot down, because I have a feeling right now that somebody that's spending too much time out of their day dealing with people who don't even half respect them and sitting up there being a spiritual dumping ground. I've talked about this in many different scenarios before. I've talked about this. If people don't care nothing about you, they just want an ear. They don't care if it's your ear, the neighbor's ear, the trash man's ear, the boss's ear, or a dog ear. They just want an ear so they can sit there and vent. Don't care about your time, don't care about what you're doing. And for some of you, you got to pull yourself off the phone just so you can go take a piss. Or pull yourself off the phone to get that burning food off the stove because they done been on the phone too long with their shit. No. So I guess you say, Peachy, how do you deal with that? Number one, if it's somebody that's in your life that you just can't cut off because of a connection, make yourself less available for a while. The next time they call, give yourself a break. Give yourself a sabbatical from that person. A week, 2 weeks, a month. It depends on the level of pissed off you are. Because, there's different levels of being pissed off. If you're in like a minimal level of pissed off about it, I'd say a week. Okay? If you're at the medium level of pissed off, which is most of the population in these situations, then okay, I'd say 2 weeks to a month. If you majorly pissed off with them, but you're not ready to cut them out of your life, 3 to 6 months. Don't say shit. Don't return no calls. Don't answer on social media. Don't comment. You got to learn how to take care of yourself. Because it don't mean shit to them when they hang up the phone. They're like, oh, I feel so much better. Now all that negative energy is all up in your psyche. Because they don't understand anything about positive and negative energy and manifesting. And, they don't understand that. They don't understand anything about true spirituality and the universal laws of reciprocation. They don't understand that. They don't understand that at all. So they don't understand when they suck up all your time with all that negativity and they pour it into you. When you hang up the phone, they think it's over, but it's not. They done transferred all that bullshit over to you. And now you got to decompress and meditate and all this stuff. It's taking up your time. And you already know in the back of your mind it's going to be another situation that's going to come up in the future with these unstable ass people again. I'm not saying this to get people gassed up. I'm saying this because you need to go ahead and put your foot down. What you need to start doing is, if you got to deal with this person on a regular basis, keep you a pad and paper by the phone every time they call you. And usually the phone records how long the conversations are. They usually do. If you keep your phone log, it'll tell you how long the conversation was by the time you hang up. And you start adding up that time and you see how much time was spent, and you think about how much time you could have used for that to do something more positive that'll make you feel better at the end of the day. And when you see that, you're going to be like, yeah, I need to cut that back. These people have untreated issues. Untreated. It's not going to go away just so you could be a sounding board. That's going to solve their problem. No, it requires professional help. And I just don't know how many times I need to tell people this. I don't know what they're thinking. It's not going to poof go away like that. Wake up. But y'all need to defend yourselves. You really do. I have it happen to me from time to time. That random somebody who hasn't known me very long will try to pull that. And I'll let it slide once. But after they pull something like that, and it's funny because it'll be different people that don't have any relation to each other, the same format, the same verbiage, the same type of emotions, the same. Now pay attention to that. But anyway, I want to thank you very much for following me again. You guys don't have to do it. I see a lot of you reaching out to me every single day. I try to make it a point to reply back to you if you DM me. You know, even if it's just a simple hello or a thank you, I just want to let you know I really appreciate that. I'm looking for really big things with this channel. The response has been great. And I really wish I had done this a year or two ago, but I just haven't had the courage. So, and you guys are giving me that. You're encouraging me, and I appreciate that. So it's not about me just giving you life. You're giving me life as well. And with that, I give you a lot of love. I hope you're blessed today in whatever it is you do. And I'll talk to you next time.